Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Becky, and before we get into the video, I have to show you the cutest thing that I bought the other day. I was at Joann's and they had these guys for 70% off, and his whole body bobbles. Look, boing, 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 boing. He was so cute. He was like 10 bucks after discount, so I just had to have him. Anyway. Today we are going to be doing a sketchbook tour. We're going to be looking through my 5th completed sketchbook since I started working on sketchbooks again. If you've been with the channel for a little while, you will have seen me do the front of, or redo the front of this sketchbook, and you can see it didn't hold up very well. So I'm probably going to refresh this before I put it on my shelf and maybe put something over top to try and keep the gold marker from getting all scratched off. But yeah, so let's just get right into it. Here's the inside. I started this on January 4th of this year, and I finished it yesterday, which was December 9th. So I guess I can write that in. You can see here, I just started planning for what the sketchbook cover was going to look like. Here I was trying to draw dragons. Some of it was from imagination. I don't know what that was. That was definitely a little bit creepy, a little bit of a nightmare fuel there. This, I had a little dragon figurine that I was trying to draw, and I think it's okay, but yeah, the head was definitely a little bit small for that. And I wanted to learn how to draw dragons, so I decided to start studying animals. So I was studying bat wings and realized that bat wings are actually like, it's the hand. So if you look here, this is the thumb and these are the fingers. So it's like this weird kind of extended hand, and like the joints and stuff are very much like your finger joints, which is kind of weird, but it really helped me kind of understand. And here's like the wrist bone. It really helped me understand like how it went together. So I was just kind of drawing some of that out so that I could draw wings from imagination later on if I decided I wanted to. And lots of notes here. And then I was doing some New Masters Academy classes here, so I was trying some of the things there, and then tried to draw a lizard here, and then kind of got bored with it. Here I was taking a Skillshare class from Sarah Burns, and just drawing rocks and stuff, and so I have lots and lots of notes here from that. And this is more notes from that class. I really like some of these pages. I like how these rocks look, especially this looks pretty cool, I think. And even this is kind of stylized, but I really like it. This is some more New Masters Academy classes and notes from that, just kind of learning what major key and minor key was, etc. Here I was just doodling random stuff that I saw. This is from the Sarah Burns class, and over here I was going to put different colors on the page and then draw things in it, and then after I put the colors down, I just kind of liked how it looked. And what I thought was really cool was, for some reason, this yellow alcohol marker ended up transferring onto here. Even though it was dry when I closed it, the yellow ended up transferring onto here, which is kind of cool because now it looks like a sticky note, but it's not. It's definitely just on the paper. So that was just kind of a neat little side effect. Yep, here I was learning to draw armor. I was playing with some stencils here with, it feels like gouache, or it might have been Posca pens. And up here I was playing with some gouache and just kind of dotting it on there. I had decided I was going to do 100 feet, so I was trying to draw some feet and kind of failing at it. I decided to draw some lions, and they turned out okay, but not great. Just more learning how to draw feet. This was probably from a YouTube video that I saw on how to do it, so just kind of learning how to break it down. I decided to try and do a 4 color challenge, and I ended up not really liking any of the thumbnails that I created over there, and so I didn't do anything with it, and I just moved on. I was learning about doing cross contour across forms on New Masters Academy, and I really like this little sketch. I think it's kind of neat. It really does look three-dimensional, and I was doing the same thing here. And this is supposed to be a pine tree, but it looks kind of more like a shrub, but yeah. This is the obligatory draw blobs and then try and make them into something. I like some of these. I think this little $5 bill is kind of cute, and the Lorax. And I kind of like this chain. Some of the others are less successful, but it's always fun to do this. Just kind of pushes your creativity a little bit. Trying different poses here. I still need to do more figure studies. My drawings of the figure are lacking, and that is something I plan on doing a lot more in this coming year. I think I just looked up a random drawing prompt and had one for a castle. I started to draw it over here and realized that I hadn't laid it out very well, and so I just kind of gave up, and so I found a different castle and drew one over here. Kind of like how this turned out. And then I have a 300 drawing prompts book, and I was just randomly picking things from there and drawing them, and I really, really like this page. There's a lot of reasons I like it. I like how some of the things are overlapped, but I also was really happy with myself in terms of how easy it was to draw some of these things, particularly this dragonfly. I was able to visualize the 3D structure of it and kind of capture that and draw this here. And a lot of these drawings just came so much easier to me than drawings have in the past. So I was super happy. This was completely from imagination. The others, I think I was looking at things to draw them, but I liked it. I do like this page. This is one of my favorite spreads. And then here I was, again, just kind of trying to learn. I was trying to draw a grappling hook, and so I was playing with like how the metal would turn and trying to figure that out, and I think it was fairly successful here. I think it actually kind of looks like it's, you know, a grappling hook and kind of coming off at different angles. And then these are some more things from, I think, New Masters Academy classes. It looks like this was from the stress-free sketching, and they talked about a scribble study, just kind of like scribbling in the form and stuff, but I was just trying to capture some movement and stuff from some of the images that they had. Here I was just playing with these new pencils that I'd gotten. These were the Pilot Color Eno pencils. I had just gotten them, I think, and I was playing with them and just decided to draw a whole bunch of different things, playing with the different colors, and just I had seen a sketch like this somewhere and I thought it was really cute, so I wanted to do my own version of it. I had been thinking of this Tree of Life thing and tried to draw that. It turned out okay, and then just like this nice little fleur-de-lis. Just kind of playing, like I said, with color and those pencils. Oh yeah, I was playing with some cross contours again. I was at the airport waiting to fly out, probably to a work conference, and just kind of sketching my sketchbook. I tried drawing this person, but she moved. So that's all I got done. This is some ideation on a set of paintings, I guess, probably want to do, a set of pieces that I wanted to do. I'm really liking the Art Nouveau style and was thinking about different ways to kind of make something with Art Nouveau. This is more ideation on that same thing, kind of doing the 4 seasons. I discovered, like nobody else knows about them, but I found this YouTube channel called Cynic's Design, and they have a lot of these anatomy quick tips. And I was watching through this one about like kind of basically the hips and legs, and was just kind of following through that video and doing all of the sketches that they did. And some of these I really like, and some of them are a little goofy looking, but it was a lot of fun to do. But yeah, this is what all of this is just kind of playing with what he had talked about in there and doing it myself just so that I could learn it. And I really like this idea of drawing the underwear for the hips, and I think it helps me visualize it, so that was kind of fun. Yeah, this is looks like a wing study here, just drawing a dog, and I like this kind of design with like the kind of Japanese block print wave type of design. So I've been playing with learning how to do that for myself and learning what makes it look the way it does. So you'll see me doing stuff like that again and again throughout this sketchbook, and probably for a while yet, because I just really like the look of that. Oh yeah, this was some ideation for the clay fairy door that I made a while ago. This is right near the beginning of my channel. I decided to make a clay fairy door, so these were different ideas that I had. And then I was trying to draw a beholder, and apparently I just gave up on him. I'd seen somebody else do one, and I thought it was really cute, and so I wanted to do that. And yes, I did just call a beholder cute. It's like some more just kind of anatomy studies. This was trying to figure out my layout for the bee painting that I did a while ago. I wanted to make some modifications to it, so I was just kind of playing with how I wanted to lay that out. So yeah, here is some more of like the kind of Japanese waves and clouds and stuff like that. Just playing with that. I have this idea for a painting where you use kintsugi, which is the Japanese art of mending things with gold. So if you have like a pot that breaks, they'll often take and put it back together with gold, which makes it more beautiful. And I had this idea of doing something like that with a heart. So I'd have a painting of a heart and then have these gold lines running through it for times that your heart was broken, because the idea is that it makes you more beautiful. So it looks like more anatomy studies, and then incorporating those cross contours to really help me visualize the 3D-ness of the form, and I really am liking that. It looks a little stupid here because you can see the lines and they're pretty bold, but it was just helping me be able to see like that 3D structure, and could help me like doing shading and things like that. I did start to do Mermaid this year, but I did not do very much Mermaid. I did go through Mermaid's site, and they had these drawing tips, and I tried to redraw the sketches they had in there for kind of notes to myself. I've got some more here. Yeah, just more random sketches. And then I got into just drawing some random stuff. Looks like I was trying to draw eyes. And then I saw this mermaid pose and was trying to figure out how to draw it. And like you can see here, I was using boxes to help me kind of shape that out. And then I was just looking through Pinterest, and I saw these drawings of mermaids, and I decided to recreate them, but I do give credit here. This was from Ashy Phoenix and D. Coleman. These were originally their drawings, and I am just copying them, but I really like how they look. And then again here, just kind of studying anatomy and like how the muscles pull together, and then decided to try and draw a woman here, and again using the cross contours. Looks like I was actually trying to do some of the mermaid. This was twisted, so I had her tail twisted, and then I had her upside down. And then I did a video where I drew these mermaids, so you can see that video on my channel as well. And I think still this is my favorite one. I just like how she looks. I like her face. This one, I love how this looks. Again, this was referenced from Pinterest at Laura Swearneck. Looks like, and I'm sure I'm mispronouncing that, but I will put that up on the screen and see if I can actually find her. I assume it's a her. I don't know. But I really loved the look of the tail, and so I was just really playing with that because, and then like here's a close-up of the tail. Really loved how that looked. So I was just kind of playing with that because I thought it was beautiful and wanted to be able to recreate that. And then I again do something like that here. And then I was just looking through Pinterest and randomly finding things that I wanted to draw. I had seen this tentacle bra, and I thought it was really cool, so I decided to draw that. And then I was drawing different ear types, just different fantasy ears, because I want to get into drawing more fantasy related things. Looks like I was just studying how things fold and like how I would draw that. So I had this betta fish here, and then was just drawing things folding over. This I had seen on TikTok, this way to draw tentacles as they twisted around. So I was trying their way up here, and then I was doing my way down here. And I actually like the way that I do it better. And here's where I actually did start my 100 feet challenge. I saw these images on Pinterest and just kind of copied them in order to just get started, have a nice soft start at doing feet. I like all of these. I like the layout of the page, and I like the red. And I like how some of them are a little bit more stylized, so that was kind of fun. And then still doing more classes on how to draw feet. This is again Cynics, so this is anatomy and quick tips on feet. So I went through his video showing kind of how to put feet together. This was really key, like this kind of stair step idea that your toes are the stairway to the foot. That's helped me a lot in drawing my feet more realistically. So I'm really happy that I saw that. So that was helpful. And this is kind of more of that. Some more new Masters Academy study notes. Looks like I get into drawing a bunch of feet here. I also decided to throw in drawing some shoes as well because I'm not always going to be drawing bare feet. So you'll see a few random shoes here and there as I'm drawing them. Looks like I was trying to draw this cool crown I saw. This is not very successful. I don't like how the face turned out. The crown is okay. This looks funny, but it's actually a wing of an insect. So I don't know if that helps at all. Yeah, this is kind of well, it's not the bone, but like this is the structure that attaches to the insect body. And then like here's all of the kind of veining in the wing. And then I was trying to make this cool breastplate like for a female. Pull this down, let's go like that. And I thought that was kind of cool, the dragons intertwining. Again, I did see this somewhere online and I did copy it, but I just kind of liked the idea and just trying to learn what different armors look like so that I can draw more armors. Okay, so over here, Jess Karp had a video on her channel where she was doing kind of, I guess, figure studies, or anyway, she was capturing people kind of in real life, and she used a couple of different markers in order to capture them really quickly, and I decided to try that, and I really liked it. I especially like this woman here. I think this one captured it really well. This was another video that I did, and I have filled in a couple more animals on here. Looks like I didn't finish up, and I'm not going to go back and finish them, but I did finish up my baby panda and got him all colored in, and I think he's super cute. And I've got this cute little axolotl, and I love how his tail is somewhat translucent, so you can see through it a little bit. Looks like I maybe should have drawn some idea of the plants behind there, but I can kind of tell that that's translucent. And then I got this baby deer, and I just never came back and colored him in, but he's cute. And then I've got this blank one because, well, that's just the way it's going to be. More new Masters Academy lessons, learning about like colors and the color wheel. More feet. Some of them are a little bit funky looking. More feet. And then this was me trying out Sarah Renee Clark's color cube and just kind of playing with alcohol markers and doing this blending. Here I was trying to come up with a logo for myself. I decided to just kind of look at symbols and understand what each of those symbols mean to try and put something together. And this is the idea that I came up with, but I think it's too big. So I have to go back to the drawing board and keep thinking about what I actually want my logo to look like. And I'm not sure if I'm actually going to include this symbolism or not. Lots more feet. This spread I think is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with how all of these look. Looks like more notes from New Masters Academy. Oh yeah, I've been watching Delara Merriam, her channel, and I liked how she was doing shading, and so I was just trying to replicate that to show myself like, hey, like you liked how she shades, and this is how you would do it. So just kind of trying that out. More feet here. Oh yeah, this was a lot of fun. I got this book on lettering, and I just sat down and was drawing out the letters. Was having a lot of fun just sitting there and drawing out the letters. It was very relaxing, and I like how this spread looks. It's very pleasing to my eye, and it was, like I said, super relaxing to do. I need to do that more. More feet. This is pretty exaggerated here in terms of the shading, and those toes are pretty long. Oh yeah, this was, we were camping and I didn't know what I wanted to draw. So I had found some Petoskey stones, a Charlevoix stone, actually two different Charlevoix stones, and I decided to draw them. This is the one that I used in the drawing. You can see the designs a little bit in here, even when it's dry. But when you get it wet, you can see it a little bit better. And it's more obvious with like the Charlevoix stones. Again, you can kind of see the patterning there, but you get it wet and it becomes much, much more obvious. And this is the other one. And there it is. So the cool thing about these stones is these are coral. Wow, my brain did not want to help me there. These are petrified coral, and you can find them in the Great Lakes. And the Petoskey stone and the Charlevoix stone are different types of coral, but they're both a petrified coral, and you can find them along the shores of the Great Lakes, and they're just kind of cool. I decided to draw the stones that I had found, and I really like how those turned out, and just drawing random stuff around the campsite, and then I just kind of looked online and was drawing random things from there. I like this kind of banner here. This was Able Art on Instagram, draws banners like this, and so I was kind of trying to do his style. I really like how he draws like his banners and things like that. Again, just sitting at the campsite, just drawing random things, pulled up something from my phone, and then a bunch of random kind of henna design things. More feet, apparently just a torso for some reason. I'm not sure what happened to this person's foot. Looks like they've broken it. And then this was a lot of fun. I decided to just kind of let myself draw whatever. And I just came downstairs and was scrolling through Pinterest and just kind of went down a Pinterest rabbit hole and just started drawing things from there. And I really love how I did this horn. I love how the lines don't all connect, and just the style just really feels, I like it. I just like how that all feels. Just more random kind of mandala designs. Here is where I did the video with Flashly Rose, my niece, and we did some traditional tattoo style drawings together, and that was a lot of fun. I have hers sitting here, and I do want to put it into my sketchbook, so I was planning on putting it in here. Just haven't fastened it in there yet, so I'll just put that there. And this is some more things that I did. This is little skull that I did. He's kind of goofy looking, but he's kind of cute too. And I didn't, this is where I was going to put it, on the back of this one here. There we go. More feet. I'm liking how some of these are turning out. Feet are definitely making more sense to me. Lots and lots of feet. Just trying to finish off all of my feet drawings here. More feet. At this point, I had set aside a bunch of pages in my sketchbook to finish off the feet drawings. So we're going to see a bunch of feet, and then we'll get back to some other stuff. And here is foot number 100. So I am pretty happy with my understanding of feet now. They are still not the easiest thing in the world to draw. And then I was just trying to finish up the sketchbook here. These I actually just did the other day, so my sketchbook is a little bit out of order. This is me thinking about what the cover of my next sketchbook is going to look like, and just practicing just different kind of patterns and designs that I like, some border ideas. And then I just decided to start drawing some seals and was trying to simplify it. And I love this guy. I have not been very good at simplifying shapes and things before, but I love how this guy turned out. I think he is so adorable. And then this guy is the cutest thing ever. There was this cute little picture where he was smushing his face up and just looks so happy. And I love how he turned out, so cartoony and so adorable. So I'm happy that I'm actually able to do stuff like that now. So that was fun. And then a cute little fox. This is all kind of thumbnailing for Drawloween. This is thumbnailing for the pumpkin paintings that I did. More pumpkin paintings, more Drawloween. And then just random thumbnails for things that I might do. I was watching a video and wrote some notes about it and stuck it in here. And then these are just some different borders that I tried drawing, just kind of to finish off the sketchbook. And then that's pretty much it. This last page I always kind of save for swatches, and that's that. There's nothing interesting in here. There's some pieces of paper that had some fun patterns on them. That's it. So nothing terribly interesting. And that is that. This is my Illo sketchbook, and I will be starting a new one this week. Well, anyway, that is sketchbook number 5 complete. It took me a lot longer to complete than I had originally anticipated, but it's now done, so I can put it on the shelf with all of my other completed sketchbooks and get started on the next one. I do have some plans on how to make my sketchbooking go faster in the future, and I will be sharing those with you in the not too distant future before the end of the year. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you all next week. Bye!